No, I'm saying that's when it starts in 10 minutes. I'm just made it go on and made it go down. All shit home. Yeah. So anyway, Breezy. Yeah. They fixed Halo. Niggas,
Mm-hmm.
people was happy. Yeah, they fix Halo. I'm gonna try. I'll probably be playing that during the podcast. I don't know. Don't want to hear my messages. I'm getting some ice cream after this. Damn it. I was gonna get some on the way, but I was like, I don't know. I be waiting. Look, Breezy. I'm trying to get back on my shit and get on this program and shit. Cause,
Oh man, you preaching to the choir with that.
huh?
I said you preaching to the choir with the program and stuff.
But you already been on it. You already made the game and everything. So now what's going on with that? If you don't mind talking about it, since we live, I mean we
I can
pre-gaming.
talk about it because I ain't gonna reveal no secrets or nothing like that. But like, I got into a funk and I just didn't want to program. I got into a real bad funk and I'm slowly climbing out of it. Because when I was doing it 6 7 hours a day, and I started to like hate it, and I got to
Oh
learn
yeah.
a lot from it. So what I'm doing now is I do like 30 minutes of programming, take like a 20-minute break, and then I come back to it. So I'm trying to ease myself into it and finish out what I wanted to do because all the main stuff is done, like moving around and shooting shit and whatnot. But like what I like to call making it fancy, making it fun, I'm still working on that. Like I'm still working on the power ups. I'm still working on traveling through the universe. Well, not really the universe, more like a solar system and level
Mm-hmm.
change and keeping up with high scores. If I'm going to do a high score system, I think what it's going to end up being is sort of like a very, when Stardust HD came out,
Mm-hmm.
how they didn't have like all the extra modes and shit like that. I think I'm going to make it like a release like that and just charge like maybe $10. I don't know. Don't hold me to it. Cause it's gonna be fire, but it done got to the point now where I love it, but I love to work on something bigger. So like I already have another project I'm writing a story for and whatnot, and what I want to do with that, and I'm probably gonna jump in Unreal Engine if I don't finish out in Unity because them motherfuckers still ain't met their end time goals. Like they told us back up in March during GDC that Unity 5.0 was gonna come out before the end of the year. We got what is that? 18 days left. We got 18 days left. 19 days left, and they still ain't put Unity 5 out. We just got a Unity 4.6, not even maybe a month to 2 months ago. It's like, what are y'all doing? Meanwhile, Unreal Engine, they put out a new fucking version of their engine every month on the dot, and then they do an hour-long live stream about all the new shit in the engine, and
Mm-hmm.
then they go on the forums and they pimp people's stuff that they got work in progress on, anything community store. So I'm hanging on to my last $20 bill, and if they don't fucking if Unity don't release Unity 5 by the end of the month, come January 1st, I'm switching to Unreal Engine. I can't wait no more. I can't wait no more. It's like they got their thumbs up their ass. Like, and they have the largest development studio. They have 1,500 people working on Unity. Unreal got like I think it was 150 people, if I'm not mistaken, and they take forever. They're not as bad as Crytek though. Crytek is terrible. They terrible.
Let's see here. Um, come join us for the pre-show now. This shit in all caps.
Oh, so there was a match in Street Fighter 5 that was aired on Twitch. When did that happen?
Mm.
Tomorrow during the Capcom Cup Finals. Street Fighter 5. Let me see if I can find this match on YouTube.
5 in less than 10 minutes to Beatz and Bitz Podcast. I'm putting the link out there in certain Facebook groups and shit.
Yeah.
Let me what we doing here? If it's live.
Maybe this video is it. Let me click this video. So that was a match in Street Fighter 5
I guess I don't know.
that was aired on Twitch. When did that happen?
I have no idea. Oh, we are live. I was just making sure.
Yeah, I know.
Keep that open.
When did this air? October 25th. So it didn't even air yet. Whatever the hell it was.
Yeah, man. I think I'm getting ready to go up to 2 games in GameFly now that I'm done with fucking T-Mobile. Woo!
Yeah, you had issues with them?
No, they just suck here. It ain't like on the East Coast.
Okay.
Like they suck. They suck. They suck balls.
Yeah.
It's just shit. They just suck balls out here, dog. Like it's crazy.
They pretty good here.
Yeah, I mean East Coast, yeah, cause y'all got the whatchamacallem. I just noticed I didn't put that many posts up on. Well, I know that was for a reason. I was trying to see trying to get this shit together with my ass. So it's $3, Breezy. Actually, until I get this first Google payment. Boy, I tell you.
Oh man. Oh boy.
Less than 10 minutes. Let's see. Paul Rich. Lady Striker. Alright, Dre. Who else is? I'm just tagging niggas.
I think.
I'm trying to stop saying it on air.
Saying what on there?
Never mind.
I think Oculus Rift in trouble.
Why you say that?
I don't know. I keep hearing these reports from my little birdies that Morpheus is from Sony.
Birdies. Yeah, no.
Birdies, they telling me Morpheus, it ain't no joke. It ain't no joke. That's what they keep telling me. And these are dudes who own the Oculus Rift kit. And they're like, Rift is nice, but that Morpheus is nasty. So, I don't know. I think Oculus might be in a little trouble. I imagine we're going to see it come either CES or probably E3. We'll see it. They might even tease something at the PlayStation event in February, but who knows?
Less than 5 minutes. Yeah, I'm trying to get the word out now, man. Trying to get this shit out, man. People, we be hating, man. They only want to come in. You be trying to get folks on and get in, but you know what? It's Friday. I keep forgetting we ain't gonna get on Warzone level unless we get Torrance on here and be like, hey, I'm on the show. Just trying to get his ass on the damn. Let me call my phone. Call his ass real quick. Damn it. We got to get the Torrance Davis stimulus package.
You stupid.
Like the Drake stimulus package. Torrance say he on Twitter. They be.
You stupid son. He said the Torrance Davis stimulus package.
They be orangutanging off dude nuts. He just roll in like, hey. We call him. He probably out somewhere with his gal. I think he didn't. We got a gal. I don't even remember.
Oh no, I be head first in code. My dude, I was programming so long yesterday, I forgot how to use a door. Like,
hell no, you didn't, Breeze.
Let me tell you what happened. So I was
Hold on, let me call. This is me calling. Let me see.
All right.
Call his ass. See if he want to get it because I sent him an invite so he can get his ass in here. Hold on. It's on speaker, Breeze. You hear it?
Yeah.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated.
Oh, hell no. Man, fuck out of here. All right, man. All right.
Be busy, man.
Yeah, tour. He would go get some cutty on the night of the damn podcast. On the night of this damn podcast,
Rightfully so.
motherfucker. It- that's my dude. That's my dude. But still, we are live now. Beatz and Bitz Podcast. Jeezy and Breezy. Let's see, DJ Killzown Jones and Baron. Hey, make sure you get on Facebook, man, and share this real quick.
Oh boy, man, you know how I feel about flooding my people on my Facebook about shit like this. I will share it though. I will share it though.
You on the damn show, Breezy. We in this together, man.
I know, man. I'm gonna share it. I'm gonna share it.
Like old boy on Hobbit, man.
I'm gonna share it. I shared it. There you go.
There we go. We got this. Okay. Let me
That's my thing. Like I hate when I got somebody on my Facebook and they friends with somebody else and these two people share the same damn link and by the time I start scrolling it done been shared by 50 motherfuckers now. And it's like, God damn it, all of y'all should know y'all friends with each other. Why y'all keep sharing the same damn thing?
yeah, man, because people be if they see more than one person doing it, people are just sheep. And I ain't saying nothing bad about nobody. It's just like, that this is what it is. You feel me? And if people don't see other people doing something, then they ain't not gonna do it. So it's like, now I'm just tagging random folks because it's like I'm hungry about this. We gonna take off, man. We came too far to stop what we doing. So, I don't even give a damn, man. But hey, this the Beatz and Bitz Podcast, episode 3. Damn it, it's me and Breezy back up in here again for another episode. What's up, Breezy?
Not much.
Yeah, you know how we do this Friday night, because I don't never go out nowhere.
No, they don't got no reason to go out nowhere.
Look, they got to pay me to go to the motherfucking club, man. Ain't nothing in the damn club for me.
Oh, man, you stupid.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I got a main chick. I don't need a mistress. Like, they gotta put some money. They gotta pay some bills around this month. They gotta give me. If a chick buy me a Wii to go to the club, look, you gotta buy me a Wii U, Smash Brothers, and a controller. That's when I come out to the club. Otherwise, we just wait. I'm waiting on my homeboys to hit me back so we can get they gonna probably get me to come to the club, but I don't do the club, bro.
Yeah.
I don't be off in the club, dog. Straight up.
Mhm.
I try not to be online because shit. No, I mean I've been saying, dog, because it gets boring as hell. Like everybody booed up. The minute you become single, they booed up.
Yeah.
The second I be like that, they be hollering at you. Sometimes I be lying to them that I ain't got no girl now.
You
trying to see what they gonna do. Yeah, 'cause they be full of shit. They be full of shit. They be full of shit.
They do, but
Well, they be full of shit. I mean, it just, it ain't all ladies though. There's some good ones out here in the field. But
I would say a majority are good. It's just those bad ones. Them bad ones be real bad.
Yeah, man. I'm just keeping it 100. Like I'm just keeping it 100 because I don't be having time to be playing. But anyway. What we was gonna talk about? Oh yeah, man, it's Dragon Ball Z movie.
Oh boy.
Now we was talking about this a little bit off air.
We were.
Why the fuck do we have to wait to next fucking not even next year? We gonna have to wait for that shit. We have to wait for that shit next fucking year. I was looking it up real quick. For the fucking this shit just gets on my nerves. Like we gotta wait a whole year for them to translate this shit. And Breezy, you was sitting up here saying, "Oh well, you know what I'm saying? Oh well, they gotta take time You know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah.
No, but
It's a process, dude. They film it, they get the Japanese voice actors in the script, they do it, they get the audio, and then they gotta go through and translate it all, make sure it's fit for the air, and then once they translate it all, they reach out and get their voice actors, then the voice actors come and record the voices, and then they gotta edit it and make sure it match up, and then, you know, you go from there. That's how it's always been. That's how it still is now. Even with what's the one show they talking about finishing the season on? Putting out the dubs for it.
what?
I think it was, what was it, Soul Eater. Like, cause Soul Eater been out for a long time, and they had to get the license first. Then when they got the license, they had to translate it. Then when they translated, they had to um, get the voice actors, got the voice actors, and then they did all the editing for the film. Because what they like to do, and if you've seen the behind-the-scenes footage of the first Dragon Ball Z Battle of the Gods, or Battle of Z as they call it over here, you'll see, I think it's Christopher Sabat, or it might be Peter Cullen, it's one of them, where they're in the booth looking at Goku on the King Kai planet talking, and then he powers up or whatnot, and you see him screaming alongside the animation. So like it takes a lot of work to do that. It does, dude. It's crazy. Like if you don't believe me, you can ask any of the YouTube animators that do
Yeah,
the.
I mean, no, I did a little voice work. I ain't even gonna front a stunt, but I'm just saying, like, it just comes a time, like, it just, I just feel like we should, in 2014, it should be a little bit easier to do this shit. Like, and then on the other beef I have with the movie is fucking, that is fucking Frieza again. Can we get another new, he's at the end of the movie, spoilers if you ain't watched it, we get fucking the dude saying Blizz, was it Blizz or I forget his name.
Yeah.
But I'm saying we get him saying, yo, it's going to be whatchamacallit, you have to fight these other guys of destruction, and we're gonna come back, and you gotta prove yourself because they're not gonna go easy on you like I did.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? Or not, he ain't go easy. I'm saying they're not gonna, have mercy, or they're not gonna do no deals with you, because that's what they were saying. You know what I'm saying? That's what they were saying in the whatchamacallit. He was saying, yo, we not, these other guardians and these other guys are not going to be playing around with you. So you got to bring your A game, and you got to be able to stop us. And we get this trailer after the movie drops here in America. Oh, yeah, they wish to Frieza back. Like, they didn't even wait 5 minutes for us to even digest. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Well, the thing with Toriyama, he loves Frieza. Frieza was considered
baby.
to be the strongest in the universe until, you get the shit with Dr. Gero and Cell and Kid Buu, because Bills the entire time had been, chilling out watching over the entire universe. I mean, if you think about it, even King Kai considered Frieza the most powerful in the universe. Toriyama ended everything after Frieza, essentially.
Mm-hmm.
But then they were like, okay, we want more episodes, and he's like, all right, I'm gonna end it at Cell. And then, he walked away from the project because, they wanted to keep going. He didn't. So the people, I think it was either Viz or Koei. I forget who owns it. I want to say it was Viz, but whoever owned it, no, Funimation. Because they own the license to the property Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z, they decided to keep going with the franchise, and some of the previous writers on the previous seasons were like, okay, we can keep going with this, and that's when you get all the way into like the stupid stuff of like Kid Buu and who else was another character that was just retarded. It's Baby. That was another one with GT, and so basically what Toriyama is doing, which I think is genius, is he's coming back in and fixing his beloved series. He's like, oh, that shit y'all did before, I'm finna nuke it. No more of this. No more of,
But no, but you can't say they nuked it because
he's single-handedly nuking it right now.
But how? But he kept everything.
I'll tell you how. Because if you look at Dragon Ball Z Battle of the Gods, the strongest form Goku used was Super Saiyan 3, right? When we all know he can go to 4. but he only used 3, and Bills flicked him and knocked him out. So how do you get past 3?
But he didn't do 4. 4 is
4 is non-canon.
Yeah.
So even 3 is technically non-canon if you follow Toriyama's original outline.
No, but he did 3 in the movie.
He did 3, and he knocked him out like it was a nothing. But then, in order for Goku to beat him, Goku had to like dig deep and just use his normal self. He didn't even go Super Saiyan when he was beating him. He was just normal Goku, powered up, just off of, I guess, I hate to use power of love because it wasn't the power of love.
In God mode, he was in God mode.
He looked like he was using Kalokin.
No, but I'm saying, but yeah, it does look like that, but it's not like the God mode is him having the red hair and him being like, yeah.
Yeah, I know, but it looked like a fucking Kalokin, because if you watch the old Kalokin episodes, which is usually when you get, like, he uses... Because they actually asked that question at one point, why doesn't he go Super Saiyan and then use Kalokin? And Toriyama was like, well, that would be stupid, since Super Saiyan is so much more powerful, it wouldn't really give him anything but a slight buff. But if you look at the fight, he essentially just did like 100 times maybe Kalokin, and I'm imagining we're going to see it with the fight with Freiza again. Because... You know, that's like, because Toriyama's funny. Not really he's funny, but if you follow what he'll say sometimes in the manga and, you know, in the anime, he'd be like, okay, Kalokin's the strongest. Okay, no, Super Saiyan's the strongest. Okay, Super Saiyan 2 is the strongest. And then, you know, but yeah, he's nuking everything. He's fixing it, and he's basically what he's doing. He's setting it up to start a whole new series right now. That's what people do when they want to reintroduce you to stuff. They come up with a series of movies and then they set it up a new way. That's what Ghost in the Shell Arise did, which was a series of short Ghost in the Shell movies talking about how the Major first became the leader of Section 9.
No, don't tell me, damn it, don't tell me.
Well, no, that's basically it. Just how she became the leader of Section 9, and now they're gonna introduce a whole new anime because it's all 6 episodes have aired now. And so they're writing it right now and animating it right now for the seasons probably around 2015 or 16. But that's how they do it, man.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, man. Damn, I was getting ready to say so. Yeah, we gonna move on from that topic. What was I? So now this Cassidy versus Disaster battle.
Oh boy.
Oh man, Cassidy came out and it surprised everybody in the game. Everybody thought they were saying, "Oh, Diz is gonna cook him like he did Cannabis. Diz can't be stopped." But when you look at Diz, I like Diz, but he loses a lot. Like he took more L's. He take more L's than Currency do to the face. That's how many more L's that he takes. So. In that, he gets up there, and the first battle got shut down. The first part of the battle got shut down. So they moved to the garage. They get to the garage, you know, and then that's when the real battle starts. You know, Disaster do his thing, and then what happens? Disaster does his thing, and then then Cassidy comes back in. And he demolished him. He used his own flow against Cassie. So then Disaster comes and says, he goes with all these personals. Like he just gets all loud and amped up. He's like, man, he was saying like how he left ARF for dead, and you know how he ain't shit. Then Cassie just came and just bodied him again. He did his flow again and rebodied him. Like he essentially killed him, brought him back with the Dragon Balls.
I was about to say that.
Yeah. So then he kept going. He was killing them so bad. Like, yo, time, dog. It's unlimited. Like, dude was going nuts. He was just
like in both. Like on the first battle, I would say he seasoned him up, and then the last 2 battle, the second round, he cooked him, and then the third round, it was just like, nah, it's overdone. He's well done. He's Ash now.
He pretty much got. He got, you know, remember when Trunks beat Freiza and King Cole?
Oh yeah,
that's what happened. Yeah, that's what happened with Disaster.
I don't even know why they put him up against Disaster. Disaster didn't have a chance in hell.
No, man, and now apparently Drake is supposed to be battling. He's
We'll
supposed to be
see.
Drake. Let's see if he battle. I doubt Drake don't want to battle nobody and then lose because that would end his whole
It's not
career.
even him battling and then lose. It's more so, is it worth his time?
No, okay, well, he just got pimp slapped by Diddy the other day for apparently stealing 0 to 100. Now, no, I'm saying so Diddy sent him the beat, right?
Yeah.
He sent him the beat, told him, here, do your verse. When I get to it, when I tell you it's go time, it's go time. Drake was like, fuck that. I'm gonna do it. I got this shit. It's hot. My man did the beat. I'm gonna go ahead and put it. It's supposed to just been a freestyle. So he put it out. He put part of it out. Then they put the whole song out, and now it's nominated for a Grammy. So they was in a club. Both of them was probably drunk, hot out their mind on Ciroc and Douce or whatever the fuck they be drinking.
Yeah.
And Drake started getting loud, and Diddy hit that pimp slap on him. You know. So now he puts the thing up on Instagram talking about and I reshared it because I feel what he was saying, but it don't really necessarily it doesn't really fit this situation about how he said people will hate on him for what he does and they either love you or hate you or whatever, or they try to if they can't stop you they try to copy you. And you know I don't know. I want to see Drake really go at it with somebody.
Here's the thing with Drake. Drake has the skill set of some of the old school rappers.
Mm-hmm.
He really does. And I don't believe any of the newer guys would be able to step with him lyrically.
Nah, it's a couple of man. I think J. Cole could body him. I think Big Crit. I think my man Tef Pole could get with him in the ring.
Wait. This is a conversation that we have all the time.
No. We gotta see it. It ain't. I mean, I actually want to see him and Cassidy battle now, but that's neither here.
Well, yeah. Let me get this out though. What I mean by lyrically is whenever Drake spits something, whenever he spits, I mean, there's a clip out there of him like free battling with friends and shit, and it was terrible. But it's like a 10-second clip. But he was messing around with his friends. But whenever it comes to him getting on a track, being featured or his own tracks, he nails it pretty much every time the same way Jay-Z kind of nails it every time. And a lot of the newer rappers you see, they might have, their whole album might be fire, but then they get on a feature and they get bodied. Or they come out with a good song, the beat's catchy, and then you sit down and you look through the lyrics and it's just like, this is some old Lil Jon turned down for what, over 100 times, and the track is ain't nothing but a bunch of hooks. And the thing with battle rapping is you got to come with punchlines. It's an art form. You got to come with punch lines, metaphors, delivery, and everything. It's a whole package.
Mm-hmm.
And I think a lot of rappers we have today, they're great for making that one-hit wonder to get a bunch of money. And a lot of these dudes can go on tours with fucking singles. Lord knows they can. They have the ability to do so. But in terms of a large body, I don't think they can do it. I don't think they can go toe-to-toe. I don't see it happening. Not looking at a whole, like, from feature to album to feature to mixtape to album to feature. It's just like the only people I know that can probably do it, probably Wayne. Mm-hmm. Wayne has a huge catalog, and he does fuck up from time to time, but most of the time he be on point. You come in with Eminem. Eminem always on point. You got Ludacris. Ludacris has his fun, but if you've been listening to some of his freestyles he's been releasing in his mixtape that's coming out in a few days and all his old albums, always on point. Jay-Z's always on point. You got E40 who's always on point. You got my boy, what's his name?
Gucci Mane?
Huh?
Gucci Mane? Hey, I'm a Gucci Mane fan, man. Look, I'm a Gucci Mane fan. I don't like
Gucci Mane falls in that same category.
I agree with everybody that you said though, and I'm a fan of all them people that you said.
It's a dude I'm thinking of. He got a song. He does a lot of. He got a song out called Samson. It's a real old song.
Oh, Stally. Yeah. I know you're talking about Stally. His name, he like big beard, big watch. Yeah, I know you're talking about this. Stally, right?
I don't know. That might be him.
That's Stally. Yep.
I don't know. Let me find the song, but hold on. Let me find the song. Give me one moment. It shouldn't take long since I'm sitting on YouTube right now. He even got another song called Ronald Reagan as well.
I don't know. I really don't know.
You'll know him once I find him. He was on a few shows. Give me one moment. Killer Mike.
Oh, Killer Mike. Okay, yeah.
Killer Mike is another one.
Yeah, man. You know Killer Kill from the Ville.
Yeah, Andre 3000. Andre 3000. So, it's just like, if you want a hit record, pop song, something to bump in your radio, some shit like that, I think all of these rappers, including the ones I just mentioned, will give you that.
Mm-hmm.
If you want something to listen to front to back and then someone to stand and battle another MC, I don't think they can do it because they grew up and they coming up in an environment where it's not really important for them to be able to.
I think Drake could do it though. I mean, I want to see these rappers.
Yeah, I want to see Drake battle, but and Drake, like I said, Drake was raised. He come out. He got the mentality of a battle rapper. He does. He really attacks shit, and that's why I think like when people say, "Oh, well, Drake versus someone like who was this nigga they named the other day?" It was like Drake versus let's just name somebody I do know. Drake versus Bone Crusher. Like, come on.
Drake versus Bone Crusher. No. It's Mike. That was gonna be Mike Jones and Bone Crusher. I heard.
Not even Mike. Even that's gonna be stupid. I know that's gonna be stupid. Even the game and 50 Cent. Them battle. They came up with that same mentality of battle rap and I'm finna just spit some crazy shit to body you right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know about Mike Jones. Mike Jones, I think Paul Wall better than Mike Jones, but that's me.
What it do, baby? It's the Iceman, Paul Wall. Paul Wall be having them joints, man.
Ooh, another person who's probably a good battle rapper. Nelly. Nelly's another one that has a long list of catalogs, and when he bring it, front to back. But I said Nelly.
Oh, yeah, man, no question. You know.
But that's it.
All right. Well, I don't know. I just feel like it'd just be dope.
What's the dude name? Crazy dude. Hobson. He's another one. I think Hobson will get busy.
Hop is cool, but you know.
Hop, Tech 9, Chris Calico.
Yeah. No, they cool. I'm not the biggest fan of Hobson. I'm cool. I like a couple of his songs. I like Tech 9 is dope though. I like Tech 9. I like some Steve Stone.
I came across Hobson when I was looking for a new Tech 9 track to listen to on YouTube.
Yeah, he cold, man. Like he who else is out there? Like I say, Big Crit. You ain't on Big Crit though, so I ain't on Big Crit. Did you hear Mount Olympus?
No, but you tell me about these people.
I'm gonna send you this track because remember when Kendrick made
just a track. So like you gave me his name, Big Crit, and what I do when you give me a rapper's name, I write it down, and when I get my free day, when I'm programming and shit, or I'm like practicing my artwork and shit, I listen to their whole catalog. I go find a whole playlist where they've been featured and they albums and they mixtape, and I listen to it all.
Mm-hmm.
I put that on, I listen to it, and I'll write down a track, and I'm like, okay, I like this track or this song and this feature, and if at the end of that, they got a good ratio. Then it's like, okay, yeah, they top tier, but most of them they garbage. Like, come on.
All right, well, who you want to see battle though? And if you could pick two mainstream artists, who would you want to see battle?
Mainstream artists.
Like, I'm gonna tell you mine. I want to see Drake. Who I want to see Drake go against? I want to see Drake. I want to see him battle. Common. I want to see Drake versus everybody. Drake.
I don't think Common would be a good battle rapper.
I want to see Drake go like in the rap the gladiator, like being a gladiator. the ring just battling cats until he can't battle no more. I just want to see how many cats he can body.
Off the top of his head, I don't know.
I want to see Lil Wayne in there. I want to see how many cats he can body. I want to see homeboy. I know my homeboy Tell Poke kill some folks. I know
Drake is definitely one of those rappers that writes his lyrics down first. But I don't know. I mean, in terms of mainstream, the ones I think actually capable of doing it, you know, definitely you got to put Drake in there. You got to put Wayne in there. You got to put Ludacris in there now since he's just bringing fire. You got 50, The Game, Jay, Killer Mike, Andre. Like most of the ones I named before, any of one of them can appear in a battle arena, but it's like who is going to take the time out and who came from this environment, because like that's the thing, these are old school dudes. Like if you look at the new school dudes, most of them wouldn't stand 5 minutes. They can't do it. Even some of the battle rappers now are fucking terrible. Like I feel like I'm of the mindset, and this is why I'm not a promoter, but I'm on the mindset of if you lose 5 rounds, like if I had a battle rap league and you lost 5 rounds or you didn't perform and you do that shit like Daylight does, fuck that, get the fuck out of here.
You know what though? I like Daylight though. Daylight I
like his gimmicks. I do like his gimmicks, but like when they come and they don't get that 3rd round ready or they doing some really gimmicky shit, like get the fuck out. I didn't come to see you do some foolish shit. If I want to see some stupid shit, I'm gonna go put on an episode of Jackass. I didn't pay for that. I paid for you to come here and rap and spit some bars, dude. Like really. And I think if they lose 5 or more times,
get them out of there.
They can't come back unless they gonna battle someone else that lost 5 or more times, and they gotta come back. Like it's the same thing with boxing.
Go with the little leagues, you know.
Yeah, it's the same thing with boxing. You lose after you lose so many times in boxing, you don't get a chance at the champ. You don't.
No.
You don't get a chance unless you're willing to front the money yourself, or you got someone that's gonna give you the money and you're gonna come to the table. Other than that, you ain't fighting the champ. You ain't hell no, fuck that. I think the show that did what's the blind rapper from
Blind Fury?
He's someone that could definitely get busy. I would love to see him go against Murder Mook. I love to see that. Now that would be a battle. That would be a battle. But I'm done.
Yeah. All right. So what else didn't happen? So yeah, Street Fighter 4 apparently is supposed to be exclusive to the PS4. Yoshi Ono got on stage last week at the PlayStation Experience. I didn't watch all of it, Breezy, because I couldn't do another 3 hours of an award show like we did last week. The video game award show just left a bad taste all off in my mouth. I just can't do it. I couldn't do it. Breezy, I couldn't. It was just like, yo, I just.
After dude came on stage with that 3-minute teaser video of people howling and shit, nobody could do
it. Yeah, that was so. Oh my god! Like, what were they doing? What were they thinking?
And then that was a PlayStation Experience when Jaffe started talking off the script. That was hilarious. But
yeah, that was hilarious.
That's Jaffe for you though. Everyone's like, who the fuck told Jaffe he could go on stage? What do you think was gonna happen? But we ain't talking about that right now. I don't know. I think the Game Awards show was nice.
No. Forget that. We ain't talking about that. We talking about Street Fighter 4, Street Fighter 5, Street Fighter 5.
Oh, we talking about the exclusivity deal?
Yeah. So do you think will it be exclusive?
Absolutely not.
You don't think? They said it wasn't going. They got this man, the creator of the game, to get on stage and tell everybody, hey. It's exclusive.
They did the same thing with fucking Metal Gear Solid when it appeared on Microsoft's conference floor and not Sony's. They said it was exclusive, and then they retracted that, and they did it for something else. They did it for, what was the other game they did it for and everyone got pissed off? Tomb Raider. And they were like, it's 6 months, once they saw how pissed off fans were. But the thing is Street Fighter's always sold more on PlayStation.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, but I'm telling you right now, if that is the case...
Well, no, last gen it didn't sell more on PlayStation. Did it sell more worldwide? Last year,
Street Fighter
4.
Street Fighter 4 and Super Street Fighter 4, just off of past Street Fighters, has always sold better on PlayStation. I don't know if that's a fact. If you want to check that right now, we could check it right now. But if memory serves me right, they've always sold better on PlayStation. But I can tell you right now, that's not a long-term exclusive. It's probably going to be something for like 6 months or whatever, because that is a lot of money Capcom is passing up by not putting on the Xbox 360. It's easy. We could do the numbers right now. We can take last year's numbers of what was it, Street Fighter Ultra 4 or whatever. Take that, whatever, say they made 600,000 units sold. All right, 600,000 times $60. Take 30% off that. That's what Capcom made, and then they distributed it out. So it's like that's a hell of a lot of money if that's the case. But I know that's not the case. I know it's not the case. That's too much fucking money. That's too much. Capcom is crazy, but they ain't that crazy.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't know. I think that they should make it be exclusive because it encourages the old school style of thinking. Yeah, it does cost them money, but it encourages the consumer to buy more copies of their game. And I think this whole exclusive on whatever system needs to go, because when you got Xbox One exclusives going to PC and Xbox 360, and they kind of call it an Xbox exclusive, or what they call it a Microsoft exclusive, is not really exclusive if it's on more than one thing, and it really pisses me off because as a consumer, this is why we buy these machines. I'm not buying a machine because I could literally stop. I could have took the money that I built got the consoles with and built a beast PC that never needed to be whatchamacallit. Never, not never need to be updated, but it'll be a long time before I need to update.
Yeah.
So I'm at the point now where it's like, yo, we need something. We need something that's going to stay and remain exclusive. Now, Sony's been good with theirs, but Microsoft, every other time you look around, they're changing hands. They doing what they doing, and they letting it go.
Yeah, I think what needs to happen ultimately is anything. Because obviously, Sony knows what like when these new games are being made and put on Kickstarter and all these other platforms and whatnot, Sony knows and Microsoft knows and Nintendo knows. And I think what we need to start seeing happen is these platform distributors, Sony, Microsoft, Nintendo, is they need to start funding either more independent development or throw money into new IPs and get themselves new IPs. Because at this point, purchasing IPs that were multi-platforms as exclusives doesn't help anybody. It just really, it splits the market, it splits the demographics, and it pisses off people who bought those franchises. Like people, you can't imagine the outcry of how pissed off people were during the Tomb Raider announcement at Microsoft, especially when it sold more on the PC and PS3 combined than Xbox. Like I think it was double the amount of sales on PS3 than it was on Xbox. I think.
Well, but that's what. But again, like I said, it should. To me, it should be exclusive. They need to keep it that way, and it encourages competition. The reason why you don't have people argue. This is why you don't have folks arguing about the sales of an iPhone or Android or a movie franchise, because you know why? You know why, Breezy? Because they have stuff that is exclusive to that, like whatchamacallit. You have movies that
But you're taking a bigger risk with a game than you're doing with an app.
Yeah, I understand. No, I got that, but I'm still saying like it has to come with some type of loyalty. That's what they're doing with. We can parlay this in the Marvel discussion. Like right now, since Sony messed up with Amazing Spider-Man 2, they're in talks of letting Marvel produce the films, incorporate Spider-Man in the in the Marvel universe, because Civil War, you gotta have Spidey in there, right? So, it to me, I feel like you gotta have something that people are going to buy the console for to make the console worth buying. Because if I could buy all these damn games on a PC, why the fuck do I need a console?
Well, the point of the console, see, and that's the thing, is we're talking about established IPs already. Tomb Raider is an established IP. Street Fighter is an established IP. So, like, what you need if you want to sell a console is a brand new IP. So, like, Uncharted, Heavenly Sword, What was another? Let me name some Xbox ones.
Halo.
No, Halo was on PC as well.
Oh yeah, you're right. It wasn't.
Forza. Wait, is there a PC version of Forza?
I don't know. But at first it wasn't. So
Yeah, no, Fable. Wait, no, there was a PC version of Fable too. Well, see, Microsoft has to incorporate, because Microsoft makes PC shit too, so they're always gonna double release or try to get double releases for shit. But like, that's how you promote a console, is creating new IPs and making them exclusive. And if you look at last generation, we didn't really have a large amount of new IPs. And going into this generation, I don't think we're gonna have a large amount of new IPs either from the big studios. We're gonna see more indies making AAA budgeted games, but they're gonna be cheap as fuck, which is going to cause a lot of AAA studios to drop the prices on their games and actually have real competition. The competition is not going to come from other AAA teams. It's going to come from people like myself and other people in the Unity forums, Unreal forums, and Kickstarter.
Yeah.
But new IPs sell consoles, not established ones.
Okay.
Well, actually, no, that's a fallacy. Established ones do, but new IPs help a lot more.
I'm going to say this. Let's keep it 1,000. If they're not, I just feel like I said, I agree with you saying, because that is where the industry is headed. But like I said before, if it's something gonna be exclusive, keep it exclusive. You know, when they do bundles for consoles, certain bundles or certain DLC is exclusive until they put it out for you to buy, but it's free and exclusive to the customer or whatever at that particular retailer.
I hate that shit too.
I like it because I
hate it. I fucking hate it, because it's not. It's just them ripping shit out. It's just them ripping shit out.
But it's just like, okay, let's just put it like this: why do people go to Target and Walmart?
Because it's Target and Walmart. I can buy shit out of Target or Walmart.
No. But I'm saying some people go to Target for because of the quality of their stuff. Like, they have better quality furniture, better quality odds and ends.
It's a store. Not buy something.
But here what I'm going with this. Walmart, cheaper prices. You get more for your money. You can get a membership there that'll cross over to Sam's, so you got two stores for the, you know what I'm saying? You can use certain discounts from Sam's and Walmart and vice versa, you know what I'm saying? So it's an incentive to go there, because if everybody was on the same platform, innovation, to me, I feel like would cease. It
wouldn't cease at all. It wouldn't cease.
Because let's look at franchises that don't have any competition. Madden.
That's because fucking EA bought the license to the NFL property.
I'm not. Forget the reason. Just look at.
You can't forget the reason. That is the reason that there are no other football games.
But I'm still saying. But But they got lazy, and the public allowed them to get lazy. Wait.
If we're gonna have a conversation about Madden, we're gonna have a serious conversation about Madden.
No, but they bought. I agree with you. It is the reason. But I'm saying they got lazy.
Why did they get lazy?
Because they didn't have competition.
And why didn't they have competition?
Because they bought the license. That's my point.
Okay, so of course they can get lazy then.
But my point of it is, this is why when you have multiple series, that's my whole point. You gotta have competition. You gotta have incentives for people to spend money on your platform. That's the thing.
You don't really need incentives to get people to spend money on your platform.
No, but when you talking about consoles more than anything else, like in the very beginning, Breezy, it was Mario and Sonic.
Mario was a better game.
Well, to certain people, because
no, a majority of people.
Well, okay, but the point I'm saying is they Sega came from out of nowhere. When I read how they did it, like in Console Wars, which is a great book, by the way, I think y'all should go pick that up. This Console Wars by what's my guy's name? Blake J. Harris. Y'all should go. Everybody, if you're a gamer and you know it, read that book. They cut the legs from up under Nintendo because they looked and saw what Nintendo was doing, and they saw how poorly they mismanaged their launch here in America with the Super NES. They marketed their games towards a more universal audience instead of just kids, which is why the Xbox, because most of the people who were working at Sega went over to Microsoft to make the Xbox, is what it is today. You know what I'm saying? So my whole thing is competition breeds innovation. It's like if
Absolutely,
everybody.
but if we're talking about Madden and EA essentially went to the league and was like, "We are tired of competition. We're gonna buy this from you for billions of dollars," and that killed any competition they could have.
Yeah, I mean,
Killed it.
money bands make them dance, Breezy.
Yeah,
Bands.
and even if you say like you say you have a singular platform, right? You're
No,
gonna have
go. My bad, I ain't in there.
even if you have like say like there was just the PC was the only gaming platform. You're gonna have competition on that because people are gonna make all types of crazy shit. I mean, when the PC first came out, you had thousands, if not hundreds of thousands, of text-based adventure games. Many of them was shit. The market got flooded, but the ones who were great rose to the top. And that's how it is now. Even now, when we think about first-person shooters, I mean, you got the Medal of Honors, you got the Call of Duties, the Battlefields, the Mercenaries. You know, you got a laundry list of first-person shooters. And if they're shit, and the good ones rise to the top. And I don't know, it just, to me, when you're saying you have to incentivize people to come in to buy shit, incentives aren't a negative thing, but to me, if you're going to do an incentive, do a legitimate incentive. Don't say, okay, well, if you go to Amazon, you get this rifle, and if you go to Best Buy, you get that rifle, and then a few months later, they release a Game of the Year edition and include all that shit anyway. Like, do an actual incentive. Do a straight up, like, look, if you go here, you're getting this. It ain't going to be in the Game of the Year edition, and that's it. That's a legitimate incentive. Like, I hate these, what to me is ripping shit out the game. Because that's the whole issue with the remember the Prothean DLC for Mass Effect, and it was for they ripped that completely out the game. Like, that was needed to like fix some plot holes in the game, and they ripped it out for an extra piece of cash. And it's like, I hate that shit. I can't stand that. Like, no. And another thing, devs, finish your fucking games. Enough of these day one patches, dude. When I buy some shit, I want to play it right then and there. I don't want to wait 45 minutes to install an update to play some shit. Like, that's just ridiculous. But I'm done.
All right, so let's see what else is going on, man. Did you hear J. Cole's new album? Who you got? Hold on. First of all, who you got for the best album of this year? Who's your favorite album? Whose album is your favorite album for this year? Or give me a few of them. It don't have to be top 5, top 3, whatever. Just give me a few of them.
I like Chris Brown's X album.
No, we're talking about rappers. I ain't talking about singers.
Oh, okay. Well, whose album did I listen to this year? Actually, let me just. I think, didn't B.O.B. have an album, or was it a mixtape?
Then he had an album, I thought. It was Underground. Did it come out this year or come out last year? I don't remember.
I don't know, because like the only album I remember really. Hold on, let me go to my documents.
Okay, while you doing that, this year, Big Crit, Catalactica, J. Cole, the 2014 Forest Drive, Freddie Gibbs, Pinata, and my homeboy Tef Pole with the Cure for the Villain. Those is my favorite rap. Oh, Rick Ross, Mastermind. Can't forget about that. I was rocking with that Mastermind.
No, that's a mixtape. I don't know. The only album I know of that. Oh, T.I.'s Paperwork. That was a good album. That was a good album. It wasn't great, but it was good. Tech Nine's album was pretty good this year.
I gotta listen to that.
Jeezy's album was awesome. Jeezy's album was awesome. And then there's, we're not counting Chris Brown, but who else I got here?
Jeezy's right.
Yeah, that's another singer. Yeah, that's it. So I guess Jeezy's album and T.I.'s album. Those are the only two that I've heard, and the rest are singers.
All right, what was your favorite game for this year?
favorite game.
Favorite games for this year. I don't do one.
Oh my god, this has been a busy year. I don't remember what the fuck came out. You should have had a list or something and read shit off. Um, Transit was Transistor this year? Because I'm just gonna name shit. Transistor, Valiant Hearts. What was the other Ubisoft? Child of Light. Um, fuck. Evolve when that come out next year. That's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, can't forget about that.
I dig Far Cry 4, but that was alright. I like 3 better. What else came out that I was there? Oh, the new Call of Duty. That was actually pretty good. Wasn't amazing, but pretty good. Assassin's Creed was alright. This year nobody was good enough to be Game of the Year for me, honestly. This year, nobody.
Let me see here. I was still Far Cry 4 is up there. But I still am in love with The Last of Us. But if I had to say Game of the Year, it's Far Cry 4, because I didn't play Smash. Yeah, Smash 3DS was dope. What else was dope? Titanfall was dope. Call of Duty Advanced Warfare was dope. Stick of Truth, South Park was dope.
Yeah, that's actually, you know what? That's probably Game of the Year.
What
That
else?
was so fucking stupid and awesomely over the top.
What else came out?
That's what I'm saying. This year's been just going so damn fast.
Yeah, and it's so much. They dropping so much. They just keep. It's like every other day. I can't even recover. Guilty Gear look like it's gonna be dope. It ain't came out yet. We can't. I really can't. You know, I guess we're gonna do a Game of the Year awards sometime around on Real Gamer News, and I'll have to sit down and figure out something. But yeah, man, it's been a good year. Ain't as good as every. Like not every year, but And it ain't been like one of them knock your socks off and your draws and everything else year, but it's been a good year.
Socks off and your draws and.
Hey, so speaking of that, so you got the little stripper chick, Johnny Blaze.
Yeah.
Apparently, she got a sex tape out. I feel like this is a whole I'm getting the twerk team syndrome.
Oh God, here we go.
No. I'm saying I'm that feeling how you be getting with twerk team. This is how I feel with Johnny Blaze. It's no disrespect to Johnny Blaze. I just feel like everybody knew who she was. So her coming out with the whole thing with Drake. I think she came out with it because he sent some goons after her. So I can't knock her for defending herself and getting the monkeys. Not the monkeys, but getting the people off her back. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like I guess the media was a monkey because everybody was all in her Kool-Aid or whatever because she guess she came out here and said she smashed Drake and he had a whole fit about it. But what's up with these rappers? I'm bringing her up, like I said, no disrespect to her. I'm bringing her up. What's up with these rappers flying chicks out? Smashing them, getting them, you know what I'm saying? They knock them down, but they put these parameters in there to, you know what I'm saying, to like facilitate. Okay, you can't have your phone out, you can't do this. I don't want to be seen with you. They want to bang these chicks raw, but they don't want to, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I hear it all the time, fly you out to here, fly. What part of the game is this? Like, it don't make.
It's just the perks of having lots of money and not knowing what to do with it.
No, but I mean,
one of those perks.
Look.
And also, it's a bit of, that one bad chick you wish you had a chance at.
No, but it's like okay, I'm gonna give you a counter example. K Michelle, she got with Idris Elba. Her new album is like based off of her past relationships and her relationships with Duke, right? But she didn't clown on Duke, right? She just said it didn't work out. She wanted to go be a father with his kids. He's still in love with his ex or whatever, right? But she nowhere in there said, like fuck him or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I be saying is like, what happened to these chicks that what happened to the chicks that have a little bit more tact? Like what happened to not chicks, but what happened to dudes having a little bit more tact, and dudes being more accountable, and dudes, you know what I'm saying, not being bitch made. Like we talking about.
I wouldn't say it's really on the dudes though. I think both of them are to blame.
No, it is because it's like
I would say both parties are to blame.
yeah, you're right. It take two to tango. I just feel like at the end of the day, I feel like if you a dude and you claim to be a player, but you spending money like it just.
But see, that's the thing. You got to learn to separate entertainment.
No. I got that, but I'm just saying like I'm getting to the point where like the old heads like in the game, like old head when Too Short said he was a pimp. Too Short's a pimp. There's no gray area in there. Like you
Because
know,
he was one of the few who lived about what he spoke about, and that's a rare thing.
That's what I'm saying. That's what's the problem with the game. This is why people albums ain't selling because ain't nobody telling the truth no more.
Well, that's been going on for a long time now. And the reason the albums ain't selling because they just producing shit and people are tired of listening to the
but I'm
shit.
saying like you can't be one person behind closed door with me. I gotta have real with mine. You feel me?
I doubt you, but you absolutely can live two different lives. 3 if you really want to.
Well, I mean, but see me. This is me. When we get rich, Breezy. I had this discussion with my girl on the way over. Like her mom was saying, like you get out here, you know, you get big, right? And you start, you get you a little. Cause she was like, she literally giving me like the okay on the side piece, whatever. And I'm like, I went like, or seeing if I was gonna take her okie doke on it. You know what I'm saying? You know how mamas do when they talk to you and you dating their, daughter or whatever, right? So I was like, no, I said they gotta be putting some substantial type of bread on the table for me to be out here messing around. Cause I got a good woman in my life, Chicks gotta be paying like they wait with me. I'm talking about bills gotta be paid, that weed gotta be bought, you know what I'm saying? I still need that Wii U, and that's just how it is, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm not gonna compromise what I got going on. Like Webby got a song about it called "You Got It." I know I'm referencing Webby Breeze. I know you like over there like all so, but he got a song called "You Gotta Show Me You Worth It," and he said, "You want me to break the G code, go in my pocket, and neglect my chick? You want me to sneak and take chances and sneak and tell lies to your baby daddy?" You know what I'm saying? Like that's you know what I'm saying? And chicks don't be looking at it like that. And granted, we do, a lot of us, some of us do these chicks wrong, and then their heart gets crushed, and they get stuck on stupid. Because I deal with this a lot. Well, I dealt with this a lot back now. But I'm just saying, like, and these rappers are encouraging this type of behavior. Like, I saw this meme where
it's not just rappers. Like these conversations, they just.
No, it's not just rappers, but I'm saying like they promote this shit and they ain't living it. Like that's my thing. If you're gonna be
a lot of people promote shit they ain't living it. There's people right now you can find on Instagram promoting shit ain't living it.
Exactly, I understand that. I'm just saying like with this whole Johnny Blaze thing. Now she got a sex tape. She got a whole thing. All this.
See, that's her. That's on her. Like, and this
no. I'm not getting. I'm just saying like.
I don't have no sympathy.
I'm just saying, like this is the thing. Like, K. Michelle was saying that Drake or whatever was like the dude. Like, she has a song called "Drake Would Love Me" because Drake is this awesome, super duper guy. But then you hear these, just like with the whole Bill Cosby thing. Like, when are we gonna be as men and start? It's one thing to talk.
It's not just on men, dude.
No, it's not just on men either. But I'm just saying, like, we wouldn't have if more of us would handle our business, we wouldn't have all this bullshit going on. Like, niggas would not be excuse me, I didn't mean to say that. People didn't. No, I mean we explicit. I don't like saying that because I'm trying to get above saying it. We don't, you know what I'm saying. But anyway, the point I'm making is, if we would be men, I think, and that's the problem too, because when kids and all that other shit getting into the equation, then we even quicker to move out. I think we just need to be more accountable, man. It's one thing to be talking shit and being slick and being, it's cool. It's cool, get your swerve on, but I just, people just need to start being accountable, my G.
Absolutely, people need to be more accountable, but in this industry of rappers and these chicks, these strippers, All of them got names for themselves. All of them get around. All of them have talked to other females that have
No,
gotten
but
around.
no. I don't look at See,
And
I don't look at chicks getting around. I don't look at dudes getting around.
let me finish.
We're men, first of all, and then on top of being men, they're women. We're grown, and grown people do grown shit. It's not about. I hate people when people say, "Oh, she a hoe," or "He a hoe," or "he."
I wasn't even going nowhere near that route.
Oh, well, okay, go ahead. My bad.
What I was saying is these men and these women, they know each other. They all friends of friends of friends who knows a person that slept with that person that slept with that person, who actually know what these people are like when the lights ain't on and the microphone ain't got the volume kicked up. So they know what type of situation they getting themselves into when they go into it. They know. The same way we had a conversation last week about how you stop getting shot. Quit hanging out with motherfuckers that are likely gonna get you shot. And that's just how that works. And so if you get caught up in a situation where he said, she said, and sex tapes and all this other shit happens and pop off, you already knew about this person's character beforehand.
No, but I was trying to figure out why rappers and even Lil Nell, who had even said, just people in general, if you're going to have sex with somebody, why does it have to be this whole code of conduct? I can't talk about it, whatever. Like she said, she has her bodyguard.
Well, I'll tell you why the reason for that is, and this goes on in all the music platforms. It's not just rap. It goes on in the other ones as well, but they better at keeping fucking secrets. It's these rappers now and these artists now, you are a brand. You are a brand. And if it comes out, even if it's a lie, if some shit comes out with even a minuscule amount of credit, that ruins your brand. That hurts the amount of money you earn. So that's why they tell these girls, no, you can't have no cell phone when you come see me. This is a contract you have to sign. Because if you remember, look at what happened with Sean Kingston. You know, he goes in his bedroom and goes to sleep. Some sexual thing happened between his bodyguard and some chick in the room, and next thing you know, he's being sued for this chick being raped, and he had nothing to do about it. He didn't even know it happened. He just got served papers one day when he came home. So it's like, it damaged his brand. And now he has to fight that in court. Look at Bill Cosby. You know, up until this point, everyone's like Bill Cosby was America's black dad, and it was cool. And then you get all these other women coming forward now. It's like everyone's looking at Bill Cosby like, did he really do it? I don't know if he did it.
No, but that's bullshit. Because it's like that's years. That's the thing. Come on, years. Who the fuck wait years that they got raped?
Listen,
who the fuck them bitches?
Let me tell you this.
No, I'm just saying, because it's like, no, because if I know people who got, it's one thing to say, okay, came to people and said, hey, I got raped by Bill Cosby, and nobody fucking believed you. And then, you know, you meet these other people and shit like that. It's not going to go over no damn years of secrecy and years. I just feel like it's a smear campaign.
It is, and well, here's the thing. He had one case that he settled out of court for an undisclosed amount of money. That one went away. And this is a new case from a new woman who's claiming this shit, and the only reason she's even able to sue him right now is because of the laws in California that state if you've been raped or something like that, and it has been past 7 years, you can't sue for criminal prosecution. However, you can sue in a civil case if you can prove that in the last 3 to 4 years of you being raped, you have become, it's affected you mentally.
But it's been more than this happened. And they
listen. I'm talking about this specific girl. I'm not talking about the other girls. I'm not talking about the other girls. The latest case is from 2000. I want to say
what?
6.
He got to pop some Viagra.
It's from no. Actually, wait, no. It was 2000. So here's what happened. It was 2003.
Okay.
It was 2006. She said it happened, or no, it was 2003. She said it. No, I'm getting it wrong. 2003, or it was 2003 or 4 or 5. And then she was. The case is 7 years after, and then you can't sue for criminal, but 3 to 4 years after that, you can sue for civil because you've, got some type of mental issue behind it or some type of distress. But I'm probably fudging that. I know I'm messing it up. I know I'm not saying it right, but that's basically what it is. That's the whole reason that they're even doing this right now.
Yeah,
But if it wasn't for that, you know, it wouldn't even go down. But I mentioned that to say this is look at what's happened to him, even though most of this doesn't make any sense, and most of these women don't have a fucking leg to stand on. Now you imagine someone who's hot and who's popping, and this comes up. He's now untouchable. You can't hire him nowhere in the United States to do anything now because this is going to come up at every conference. It's going to come up at every show. Classic example. I'll give you this example right now. Even though he's guilty of it, look at Chris Brown. Chris Brown. He played badminton. He played, you know, fight night with Rihanna's face. They both beat the hell out of each other. Everybody guilty in that case. It's years later and they still talk about that shit. He can't get away from it. He's been branded as that now.
Okay, well.
And that's what happens with these rappers and some of these girls. That's why they have all these long lists of things.
Anyway.
It would be better if they didn't mess with industry women because if it's just some random old fling, then it don't matter.
But see,
because she has less credibility at that point. Because if you fucking say the waitress at IHOP or something, they ain't gonna believe her. They're gonna be like, oh, you just fucked the chick.
Well, I mean, but still, it's like you
actually that's not even true either. Because look at the shit with Tiger Woods. Although two of the women he fucked with porn stars.
Like, you shouldn't have to be put up in a damn box because you're a freaking celebrity. Like a certain celebrity like if you look at like a Yo Gotti or somebody like that, you never have heard anything other than when him and Gucci Mane was going back and forth over old girl, Keisha Kaur, which she has a legitimate business, but it's just even like he you know.
I don't know what Gucci Mane and Yo Gotti do. I can't speak to how they handle their situation.
Like, no. What I'm saying is, you never heard anything about Yo Gotti and the chick until Gucci Mane said, "Hey, you know, you knocked my girl down. I don't like that." Or she was mad at me or whatever. And then he went on that whole big Twitter rant because he was falling out with Waka Flocka and them and all that. And that really the thing him and Gotti falling out was the catalyst that sent him over the edge. And I just feel like it's stupid. I feel like
it is stupid, but you know, I don't know what. I mean, even Eve had to deal with the same bullshit when the sex tape came out with her and our old dude.
But nobody even know who. Like now, they're talking about it now because she got married to a billion.
They were talking about it back then. It was popping way back then too. Like, oh shit, even this, and that, and the other. And she actually came out on a.
See, maybe I'm just getting old, Breezy, because it just don't excite me. Remember, you know how it used to be.
Well, that was because I'll tell you why it don't excite you, because it's the same shit a different day and it ain't got nothing to do with you and it ain't really entertaining. Like, who cares? This is their private lives.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, but it's some folk like, and that's people was getting on me about this on YouTube, right? About me reporting. I just reported because people want to, you know. I rather would do, and I'm gonna be still doing gaming like playthroughs and talking about gaming news and shit like that. But when anytime I talk about Migos, bless you. Anytime I'm talking about Migos, T-Key, for somebody getting shot, somebody getting punched the hell out, you know, blows up big, you know, and I don't understand why that gets more buzz than, you know, anything positive that I do.
Because it's controversial and controversy sells, and in this industry or this internet world we live in, it takes clicks to get money in your pocket. So they're going to talk about some upskirt photo of Lindsay Lohan for the next 10 weeks instead of the fact that she donated to some charity to solve, I don't know, breast cancer. It's just more, and you got people, these guys and girls in their early teens, even into their early and late 20s, and some of them even in their 30s and 40s, who just love to see a celebrity or somebody famous at their lowest because it humanizes them. Because a lot of these people get in their head that these people are not human. There's something else. There's something amazing about them, and it's like, you motherfuckers is crazy, but that's them. Everybody's human to me.
Yeah. Well, I think we went in on this one, so we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up. This is the Beatz and Bitz Podcast. Episode 2 is on the way, y'all, on the SoundCloud, as well as episode 3. I'm gonna clean it up. I'm trying to figure out Do I want to do the theme song, or are we gonna have somebody else do a theme song, or a beat or something like that? But yeah, man, till next week, we'll holler at y'all. We're gonna keep this shit short because I like my 2 hour podcast, but me and Breezy, we always doing something. We on the move. I might do, if y'all, um, I might do something different. We might have people on. I'm inviting folks into the chat, so we're gonna see where it goes. We'll be back next week, y'all. It's the Beatz and Bitz Podcast, and we out.
Chill.
Hold on. Before I go, your boy Mike Jones your brother Mike Jones, Breezy, is coming out with his mixtape on the 1st.
Yeah, I'm gonna get that a listen to and see how he been holding up.
I'm liking the new songs he got. You know what I'm saying? He be holding it down. But anyway, yeah, make sure y'all subscribe to my channel. Both of them. I have it in the video, and y'all, in the description box. Make sure y'all subscribe. Make sure y'all like, comment. Tell us how y'all like the show. If y'all watching this on DJKillzoneJones.com or RealGamingNews.com, leave us a comment there. Share the link. We trying to get some bread around here. So Breezy probably gonna bob it up and put it on his YouTube channel at a later time, so y'all can listen to certain parts and all the other stuff. I mean, if Breezy feel like it, but Breezy is working on what he working on, and we ain't gonna talk about that right now. Yeah, I'm trying to tease him and give him a little bit of something, Breezy. I'm your marketing machine now. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to hype him up. You know what I'm saying? For my Reggie on. I'm gonna give me a suit next time and wear it. They had so many damn. He had a firm. He went and changed clothes during the damn. Doing the video game.
Falling asleep in the damn audience, man. That show went on too long.
He like, I'm gonna go change my fit, so when the bitches wake up, they gonna see me in something new.
Right?
Yeah, let me go. Yeah, yeah. But anyway, it is what it is. This is your boy DJ Killzown Jones in here with my homeboy Breezy. This has been the Beatz and Bitz Podcast. Oh. Target Practice Mixtapes Volume 13 is out. Y'all check that out. Download it. Download the song. Well, no, it ain't download version ain't up yet, but y'all can check it out on my SoundCloud. We're getting ready to hit 300,000 plays. 300,000 on my main YouTube channel, and I want to do 300. I want to do 600,000 on this channel. It's gonna be the gaming related channel. But till next week, I'm gonna start running my damn mouth. This is your boy DJ Killzone Jones and Breezy, and we out.
Peace.